Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are looking at Turtle Wax's Graphene and Ceramic Paste Wax. And we're going to compare it to 4 other paste waxes you see here in a long-term real-world test. Not to pick on turtle wax per se, but they said there's 10 different types of waxes in here. And these are my other paste waxes, which I've been, for the most part, very impressed with. Starting with Autoglim's HD wax, which again has been replaced with Ultra HD wax. Built Hambur's Finis Wax, Colonite 476S, and Wow Wow's Contact 121. And the basic gist of this test is they're all on the hood of the car. Turtle Wax is sort of down the middle, and then there's 2 on each side. So they're kind of comparing equally in their spots. So Turtle Wax near the front of the hood is comparing to 2, and the other 2 near the back of the hood are comparing to the 2. That's about as even Steven as I can make it. But yeah, other than that, I'm going to overlay some application footage. And excuse me, the Coles notes of that is Turtle Wax was not the easiest to apply or remove. It wasn't terrible, but it definitely wasn't the best. Colonite and Finis Wax sort of are tying for best application. Contact 121, excuse me, was good to remove, but not the slickest to apply. And HD Wax wasn't very good in application or removal. It needs its own applicators that are dampened, and then it kind of gets too thick. So you'll see some clips of that being overlaid. But overall, that's your application. I do have some, initial hydrophobic performance. It is a day after application. Excuse me. But the hood, the car was driven for the day, so it's not like it's spent the night and the day in the garage and then was sprayed with water fresh. There is some dirt, pollen, dust on it from driving around that day. So if you see some abnormalities with the water behavior, that's what those are. So don't, again, it's a real world test. This is a day in the real world, and then we're checking the water behavior. If you think it looks, bad, well, then that's what happened after a day in the real world. And that's, as much as, maybe checking the water when they're brand spanking new, sitting on a test panel in a climate-controlled garage is going to give you the absolute best representation. Sure. But you put it on your car, you put your car outside, you drive it to work the next day. That's real. That's what you're going to be going through. So that's what you'll be seeing here on the footage. And then after we go through that, we'll sort of break it down and get to the conclusion of this video, which will then be followed up in a month or 2, however long it takes for, some results to show up. So without further ado, the water stuff. Okay, so as you can see, turtle wax is performing quite well. It's very hydrophobic, it's very rapid water behavior, sheeting, beading, all that stuff, looking really good. So is, pretty much everyone else on this panel. The HD wax is a couple spots where things got a little sticky. I am chalking that up completely to environmental dirt or something of that nature, not the actual product failing already. It's going to go a long ways before it drops off like that naturally. So that's really all we've got for now. Again, this type of test with these types of products, I'm going to try and keep it to regular washing, no touchless car washes, none of that stuff, because those are a lot more caustic. So we're going to stay away from that type of stuff as much as I can. Again, if I do hit one or something like that, I will update it to make sure that that is reflected. But it should be bucket washes, pressure washer, neutral soaps, that kind of stuff. The gentle, how you would wash a car as a detailer. Excuse me. But beyond that, that's all we've got so far. We need time, as always, with these types of tests to have any more info. So I don't have a whole lot more to say until some time has passed. But, thank you again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.